My name is Rebecca. I'll be guiding you. If you are at a desk, maybe it's during your workday like I've been doing, just close your computer for a moment. Take a second here. This mini flow is part of our autumn dedication. It's been a beautiful experience so far. We've been able to practice with so many new beautiful students, and we've been really enjoying our times. If you're just coming on, this is just a quick little 15-minute workday refresher. Maybe you've been sitting in a chair all morning like I have, and so I just wanted to take a few minutes to give you guys some workday yoga tips that you could do if you're kind of stuck in a chair. And just to note as well that this and everything else that was part of the seasonal dedication for the past few weeks is going to be on our Kajabi. If you didn't sign up for the 2 weeks and didn't participate, that's totally fine. So if you're here joining in, we'll just get started. As I said, if you've kind of got your computer in front of you, take a moment to just shut it off, shut it down. Take 15 minutes here for yourself. Maybe it's your lunch break. Maybe you've got some food on the mind coming. But let's just kind of refresh ourselves here. So you can move yourself away from your desk if it's a bit more comfortable. Let's start with 5 deep grounding breaths. But first we'll roll our shoulders back and down, really thinking about our posture here. Coming into a nice straight flat back. Maybe resting your hands on your knees. And we'll breathe deeply for 5 breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Making sure that that breath really comes through the throat, into the chest, and all the way down into your belly. So let's start. Inhale. There's 1. 3. 4. And for our 5th one, let's sigh out the mouth. Let it go. Let go whatever kind of morning you had, taking just these next few minutes for yourself. I promise you'll come back to your work feeling refreshed at the end of it. Let's take 5 shoulder rolls back here. Really opening up, maybe feeling some little cracks as you do this. This is a nice one to do even just in the middle of thinking about something, in between meetings, whatever it might be. At the end of your 5th roll back, let's move forward. Rolling those shoulders forward, opening up the back here. Beautiful. At the end of your 5th, we'll do a couple of nice little neck stretches. So bring your chin forward, tuck it under. You might already feel this in the back here. If you'd like a little bit more, feel free to just very gently take your hand and rest it. So you've got a little bit of extra weight coming on the back of your neck here. You'll feel this all the way into your back, all the way down. Hold that for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, tilt your chin to be towards your right shoulder in this case. And then you can add some weight again if you'd like. So we're getting a little bit more into the side of the neck here. Remembering to breathe into it and be very gentle with our neck here. Let's switch sides, looking towards the left. Maybe bringing the hand there if you'd like. Just a couple breaths there to open the back, open your neck here. Especially maybe if we've had bad posture while doing our work, that should feel really nice. Okay, let's get into a nice little twist here. On an inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right leg. And then twisting from the torso, come over to the right here. Maybe if you've got a back to your chair, you can use it for some support. Maybe if you'd like a bit extra, your gaze comes over that right shoulder here, getting into a nice little twist, using the chair as some support. Breathing into that in your back, in your neck as well. Beautiful. Slowly unravel here. Come back to center. We'll raise our arms up again. Inhale. Exhale the right hand down outside the left arm. And then we'll bring our left arm over, twisting to the opposite side here. Maybe the gaze comes over your left shoulder this time. Taking this time here to really let go of whatever happened this morning. Coming into the present. Not thinking about all the things you might have to do with the rest of your workday. Because that's how we burn ourselves out, by not allowing ourselves to kind of detach from it, even just for a few minutes. Coming back to center here, we'll get into a couple of side bends. So on an inhale, raise the arms up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand here, just to add a little bit of extra pressure. Inhale here, and then on an exhale, we'll bend over to the right hand side. So opening up that left side body. Make sure that your shoulders are still facing forward. You're still open to the front here. We've got that nice bend coming into the side, all the way from your hip, traveling up through your ribs, up through your arms as well. Take a few more breaths here. Come back to center. Exhale the arms down. Inhale them back up, and we'll switch sides. Grabbing that right wrist with your left arm. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bending over to the left side here, really opening up to the right. Breathing into it, feeling that energy traveling through your body here as you stretch. Allowing that flow that's coming from your body to also enter your mind and help you with your work when you get back to it. It can be hard to be sitting and answering all those emails, writing those reports, whatever you might be doing, creating content. It's nice when we get the energy flowing in our body. It's also flowing in our mind, allowing us to really come back refreshed. Beautiful. Let's do some eagle arms here to open up the back. So you'll bring your right arm forward on a 90-degree angle in front of you here, wrapping the left arm underneath it, trying your best to allow your palms to touch here, so you're really wrapping your arms around each other. If you can't get there, that's totally okay. You can have the backs of the hands pressing against each other, whatever level works. This opens up our back quite a bit here. Try your best to raise those elbows so that they're level with your shoulders, and push those hands away from your face. You'll really feel that across your back this way. Sending breath, feeling that beautiful opening across the shoulder blades here. Beautiful. Take 2 more deep breaths here. At the end of your second breath, slowly unravel Maybe you do a couple shoulder rolls to reset yourself. Maybe you feel this one kind of across the clavicle as well. And then we'll switch sides to even it out. So left hand comes at a 90 in front of you, right arm wraps underneath. Again, trying to touch our palms here if we can. If not, backs of the hands are together. Beautiful. Elbows up, hands away. Breathing into it, noticing maybe the difference on the other side, being a witness to what goes on in our body, but having no attachment to it. Just noticing, maybe one side's a little bit more open than the other. Take 2 more deep breaths here. At the end of your second breath, again, slowly unravel here. You might feel a little bit of tightness in your chest. Allow that opening and closing to happen here. Let's start working into the spine now. We can do some seated cat-cows here. So come perhaps to the middle of your chair, not too close to the back. Let your hands rest on your legs here. And just like when we do our cat and cow back, when we are in our tabletop position, we'll inhale, arch the back, let the belly come forward, open the chest, and then maybe let your gaze lift last for cow. And then on an exhale, round the spine really, really deeply here, pushing into the back body, opening up those shoulder blades. Coming into that angry cat back. Inhale, tilting forward again. Open the chest, let the gaze fall last. Exhale, coming into that cat back, rounding the spine. Do 3 more of those in your own breath here. Breathing into it. Knowing that you can stop during your workday literally any time and just do any one of these poses to help kind of get that energy flowing, get the mind thinking, get the juices going. 1 more round here. Beautiful. Reset the spine here. Let's maybe move a little bit further into our lower body to finish off. You might need to move a little bit away from your desk in this in case you don't want to hit yourself when you fall forward. But come to the back of your chair here. Take your right leg and put your ankle over the left knee. So we're kind of coming into figure 4 legs, except again, we're seated this time. Maybe this is enough for you. Maybe you already feel this in your hips and this is a good place to start. Try and make sure that your leg is nice and square here and that you're flexing the foot to protect the knee. If this is good, then this is beautiful. This is where you stay. If you'd like a little bit more, you can inhale the arms up and exhale, fold forward gently as far as you'd like, making sure you're hinging at the hips here. You'll definitely feel this coming across your right hip. Maybe if you've got a nice desk in front of you, you can even rest your head like this. Getting a little bit of a pigeon feel in here. And breathe deeply into this. We'll hold this for a few breaths. Making sure you're grounding into that leg that is on the ground here. Use it for some support, and you're using it for resistance in this case as well. One more deep breath here, and then we'll switch sides. Slowly coming up if you were lowered. Beautiful. And we'll switch to the left side being over. I am working with a broken limb right now, so I won't be doing this on my left side. But what you'll do is take that left ankle, cross it over the right leg. I'm just going to do the same side again. Again, making sure to flex that foot, protecting the knee. Maybe gently pushing that knee down a little bit. If that works, if you feel pain, then definitely don't do it. Again, if this is enough for you, then this is where you can stay. If you'd like a little bit more and you want to fold forward, we can inhale together, exhale, coming forward. Maybe using that desk as before as a nice little support for our head here, just like when we come into a deep pigeon pose. Breathing into the outer left side here this time. Letting go of the tension, letting go of anything that might have happened in our day to cause us to hold this tension in our hips. And knowing that in this present moment, you are safe, you are secure, you are supported. And you will be when we come out of this posture and when we come out of this short practice as well. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Beautiful. At the end of that second breath, slowly and mindfully coming back up, unravel that leg. Maybe take any sort of last wiggles, intuitive movements that you need to before we close our practice together here. I hope you feel nice and refreshed and ready to either enjoy your lunch if that's what you're doing, or get back to the workday that you had going. Know that all of these poses are always accessible to you anytime, and that moving that energy and finding that flow in the workday will likely help you in the end. Don't think of it as 15 minutes away from your work. It's 15 minutes for yourself that you will be able to reinvest into the things that you care about and are passionate about. So let's take a final breath together to close this short practice. Inhale, see the palms touch above. Exhale, bring all that energy into your heart. It was my honor to guide you. I wish you love, light, and a very productive and beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.